Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our latest episode of our monthly series of Teenagers from Outer Space, our shenanigans filled game where we go into some sort of retro esque setting that's sci fi with aliens who are also teenagers. Just normal Saturday morning shenanigans. That's what we do here. Yeah, so let's I'm Kiana, by the way. That probably should be something important I do. It's morning.
Yay,
I
morning.
Yeah, I am your referee, or your GM, or whatever you like to call me. Yeah, so let's go around and see our lovely cast here. Unfortunately, we are one down due to sickness, but we have the others here who will probably make up for the rest of the
Bless you.
shenanigans. Bless you.
Thank you.
Especially since, the one missing was the sort of voice of reason. So let's go over to Greg. Good morning, Greg.
Hey, good morning. She's Kiana. I'm Greg. We're here. Bless you again. We're here for some teenagers from outer space. I can't wait to do it. It's a wedding episode. Um, hopefully, we have some good pictures. Let's do it. Let's play. It's the Saturday morning adult cartoons begins now. Let's jump into the water and swim. I'll be playing CC. If you haven't met him before,
You are
he's
in for a
exactly what
ride.
he's exactly what you would expect from a late 80s, now aging pop star. So let's go. Let's do it.
Yep, somehow late 80s aging pop star who's also a teenager. That's what's happening here.
It's called suspension of disbelief.
Yes, I know. All right. Next up, let's go over to Travis. Good morning, Travis.
Good morning. Producer Trev here, reprising my role once again as Derek. A role originated by David Love in the 1959 sci-fi classic Teenagers from Outer Space. Interesting factoid about that movie. Its director, Tom Grafe, in his later years, claimed to be Jesus Christ. So that's fun. Little factoid for you. I'm ready to rock, ready to watch a wedding. A white wedding.
It's a nice day for it.
It's a nice day for a white wedding. Come on.
It is. God damn it. You threw me for a loop with the Jesus Christ thing and then brought it back.
Google it. Google it, America. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy. And of course, last but not least, we have Lindy. Good morning, Lindy.
Good morning. I just had a mild sneezer right at the beginning. I typically do every morning, but usually, my games aren't 45 minutes after I wake up. So, it's fine. I'm here. I am ready to play Correlia. Fortunately, Corelia's mother made her slick down her tentacles, and she's not happy about it for the wedding. But, I'm sure this wedding will be better than the others that we've attended of my cousin, maybe. Yes, I'll be playing Correlia, the local, here on this episode. We're on her homeworld, and she's got a big family, and there's the boy next door, and it's just, it's just not what she wants right now. It's fine.
I mean, isn't family drama fun? It's so much fun. Yes, and we are missing Emma, who plays John, Smith, who's our Doctor Who, not Doctor Who character. She is not feeling well this morning, so go and give her some love on the internet. But yeah, let's just go right in with a little bit of a recap because this is for once a direct sequel to whatever happened last time. So last time, Corellia got several calls and several text messages from her parents, namely her mother, telling her that she has to come home because there is a wedding happening. And so Corellia managed to get her friends invited as well. And so they all went to go visit Corellia's home planet, which is a completely underwater planet. Everything's underwater. It is a water place. And so the others are kind of dealing with living in that kind of life. They met the two parents. God, what did I give you as your last name, Corellia? I
Oh,
can't remember.
hold on. It was started with Oh, we wrote everybody else's names down, but not our last name.
No, not the last name.
It was Aqua something.
Yeah, it was. So now my
I'll think
brain
about it. My brain will get there.
We'll think on it. So we met Correlia's parents, and we also met we basically met almost all her siblings. We met Corbin and Courtney, the twins, Coraline and Corelina, and Corinth, who was
Aquati.
Aquati, thank you.
Got it.
The Aquati family. We still have not met Cody, who is the older brother, but we'll get to probably at this episode. During this, with a lot of very awkward introductions, a little bit of shopping for wedding outfits, and a little bit of a conversation about Cosette, the cousin that's getting married, and the fact that, she's a little weird. She participates in some very outdated traditions, including after less than a year, eating her spouse. Because that's a thing. It's usually not a tradition anymore, but there's just some people who just decide to hold on to the strangest of traditions, and that's Cosette. Yeah. So
Don't tell Derek.
and so right before we left off, we also found Correlia's next door neighbor, the boy next door, Ripley, who Mrs. Aquati is very intent on setting Correlia up with. So, just the super normal drama. And this was all about the day before the wedding. And so after a sleepover watching, I can't remember what movie it was, but Varsity Blues, I think.
Yeah.
A sleepover of watching Varsity Blues. Our teens wake up the next morning for the day of the wedding. And even though you might get up whenever you get up, there is a hustle and a bustle already in the house. As you can imagine, Mr. and Mrs. Aquati have to wrangle several children into getting ready for this wedding. And so I think you can hear the sound of footsteps going up and down stairs, of doors opening and closing, of chatter, already at I would say 8 a.m. Curly, did you go back to your room to fall asleep? Because I remember that you teleported into the guest room to
Yeah,
hang
she
out with
would
your
have
friends.
been like, oh snap, let's not. She would have remember. I don't think she would have remembered to before the movie ended, but I think she would have heard moving in the house and be like, oh snap, and then just bamfed in right before.
Yeah, and so as soon as you bamf into your room again, the door opens. And there's your your mother. Oh, good. You're up already.
Yep.
Are you? So you should get ready. We're leaving in, and she checks. She checks her watch. In about an hour.
Oh, so soon. All right, cool. Let me just get my tentacle styling cream. Be fine. Just spike it all
Should I
up.
go and check in on your friends?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we should probably do that. They might still be asleep.
Unless you're gonna do it, Mrs. Aquati is gonna go and check in on your friends.
Oh, Mom, we've only got an hour. Maybe you want me to check on them? You seem like maybe need to do your makeup still or something.
Yeah, I think you see Corinth run down the hallway, with holding one shoe, clearly trying to find the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't know where his shoes are, so.
Yeah, I think Fitzquarty looks as yes, go and get your friends
Okay,
ready.
cool, I'll do that. And then she just goes to the door. Hey, good morning, guys.
Oh, muted, Trev.
You're muted, Travis.
Can we have the obligatory Derek is shirtless scene?
Yes. Of course.
I'm getting into my. If I remember, we went to the mall.
Yep.
Yep.
And I kind of ghosted Ripley because I didn't know what was going on. I just walked right
Yeah.
by him.
Yep.
And then I bought like an amazing like suit from this space mall.
You also have like a life vest tux thing.
That's right.
Because you can't swim.
Because I can't swim. Okay. So I'm changing into my super cool space tux with the built-in life vest. And but I think I've only got my bottoms on, and so this is that Chris Hemsworth in the first Thor shot. This is that guy from Twilight who they never let wear a shirt. Anyway, so like always, Dick Root, right? And shredded six-pack abs. And just like, oh, good morning.
In exact contrast, CC is like Porky Pig in it. He's got nothing on the bottoms, and he has his sleepy shirt on the top, and he does the obligatory Donald Sutherland yawn from Animal House. Oh, what's going on? We had
and Correlia was in this room like 5 minutes ago.
How long have I been asleep, man? It feels like hours.
Yeah, I think we crashed out after that whipped cream underwear scene in that movie where that girl was naked except for whipped cream. Oh, hi, Mrs. Aquati.
Hi,
She
Mrs.
is not here,
Aquati.
thankfully. She is
she's
not
not?
and checking in on.
No,
okay.
she's getting my brother Corinth's shoes.
Oh, so this is Correlia walking in.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, Correlia.
Yeah, so like my mom says we're leaving in about an hour, so I'm just letting you guys know. Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
Got my spacesuit.
You see John in the bed, covers over his head.
Is John okay?
He had muttered something earlier this morning about how the atmospheric pressures of being underwater did not do well for his very complex organs that are so superhuman, very normal.
All right, well, I'll tell Mom that John appears to have atmospheric pressure sickness. It's fine. She'll make him some soup or something. It'll be okay. I'll be right back.
We could have done better. Atmospheric seasickness.
Yeah, basically.
Or maybe he ate something at dinner last night that didn't agree with him.
No, because I just fed a bunch of Snickers to John. Oh, maybe that's the problem. Is John just ate a bunch of Snickers for dinner? Because John didn't eat the food.
Yeah.
He's got a terrible case of atmospheric seasickness. There we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
we're back on that horse. We got it.
We got it.
Woo!
Yeah. So John is as sad as he is about doing it, is kind of just gonna stay in bed. And
do you want Leo to be here to look after you?
John. Yeah. I'm just John just like does like the kind of the shrug. You would know that Leo would probably not really be allowed at this wedding.
Yeah.
Kind of a no pet zone.
Yeah, he might get mistaken for an hors d'oeuvre or something. So I'll have Leo babysit John.
Okay.
Just let him know if you need anything. He'll get it for you.
Yeah. Leo will probably crawl up onto the bed and like take the blankets and just like slowly tuck it over John. Yeah, so Leo will stay and be a.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's Carly hurries up and gets ready after informing her mother that John's got ass. Atmospheric seasickness.
Which way is the restroom remember it was this way. I'll be back in just a second. Derek goes to the bathroom to give himself that 50s schoolboy parted razor comb over thing, like they do, the with the hard part that could cut you, this whole bit. He wants to get overly well dressed and just look fantastic, and he ends up looking like a little kid from 1956.
Corelia's mom, I think Correlia spikes her hair like normal, and then her mom comes in and is like, "Oh no, honey," and just smooths it all down. And there's just not enough time to fix it again before we leave.
For modesty's sake, CC has put on one of his leopard thongs from the Tommy Lee collection. And to make sure he doesn't offend anybody, he's not sure what the rules are here on this planet, so he's going to play it safe and go with his best Tommy Lee thong. Just for now, while he's getting ready, which is basically just him drinking spiked coffee.
Derek is sporting the Joe Namath knitted slingshot brief under his space tux with built-in life preserver, and emerges from the bathroom feeling pretty confident, confident, dry, and secure.
How's that? What's Correlia's reaction upon seeing this particular vision?
Yeah, I think she's put on her dress and she's looking for her shoes, and then she passes by the door. She just kind of freezes there for a minute. It's just like,
what's up?
Y'all doing good still?
Working hard and hardly working.
Looks like it. All right, just let me know if you need anything.
I think my favorite thing is that with Correlia's sunglasses, you can't tell if that shocked face is a good one or a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So, are you just drinking spiked coffee in the kitchen or in /the dining room? Or
Well, whenever he has to refill the coffee, of course, you'd have to go to the kitchen, Kiana. That's where they keep it.
Yeah.
We're trying to be realistic here.
Yeah, we're going super realistic in this freaking game.
He's just going to wait until his friends are done because he's going to need help getting in his pants.
Okay.
It's the truth. He needs help.
All right. And which of the twins were you? No, you were flirting with Courtney. That's yeah, Courtney. Yeah, the older sister.
Flirting with me, but that's all right.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I think she definitely goes past. I think she's fixing some jewelry or something, and I think she definitely stops. With Winnie the Poohing it up here with the. Sure.
Now remember, he's got his thong on now,
He does
so it's
have
not.
his thong on now, so that's
I mean,
better.
my God,
it's not quite Winnie the Pooh anymore,
Yeah, just a little.
Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear a thong.
you don't know Pooh.
Oh boy.
That motherfucking bear's crazy.
Usually he just has the tiger print. Tiger print.
It's all that honey.
Not the leopard print.
That's right. He's all hopped up on that goofball and honey.
Swallow chowder. Okay, that was quite a spit take right there. Oh boy. So yeah, but you have no pants on. We have.
Yeah, no pants.
Right.
so
Right. I smell like I don't know, like leather and hot whiskey. I don't know. That sounds.
Courtney had a moment of I don't know whether I should address this or not.
Oh, he completely ignores her. He's just going fix another cup of coffee. Again, doing the Donald Sutherland reach. whenever he doesn't need to.
Yeah, but I think as you finish pouring your coffee, she like turns to leave, but it's pretty obvious that she was there for a while, just being like that awkward. I don't know what to do about this situation.
Just drink it in. That's all you can do.
Yeah, your friends are done, I think. So I'm very curious as to why you need help to get these pants on.
Oh, they're tight pants, I'm guessing. And they're the kind of pants that, you know, like when you have to get a shoehorn to slip into that boot? I'm guessing you're kind of going to need one of those for these pants.
No. These are the ones that actually have the lace from ankle to ass up the sides. So I'm going to need you guys to corset me into these bad boys. These are my good going out pants, my good leathers.
I'd be happy to assist, CC.
You want the left leg or the right leg, Derek? I can help.
I'll take the this left one, the one I'm closest to.
Okay.
Now, hold on, I got to slip into the cod piece before you guys do all this. Hold on. And of course, he slips into the cod. This is a morning show, everybody. We're not trying to be too bad.
Good morning.
So
Good morning.
He drapes himself into the cod piece and prepares himself to be laced. And you can already tell that this is going to require a roll as I step on Kiana's toes.
No, it's like this is the morning show. That hadn't stopped us before. Yeah, I do kind of want to roll here. I'm trying to figure out what. Just because you will get it done. This is just how nice it'll be.
Right. Just to put it into perspective, CC looks a lot like Tommy Lee. He's very tall. He's very thin. And, you know, these leathers are going to be tight on this thin, tall dude. So I don't know what you guys want to roll, but I just want you to know that I'm currently listening to The Secret of My Success by Night Ranger. If that influences whatever you want to roll, let it go. But that's just, he's Alex P. Keatoning it here as he is getting ready.
TLDR, the pants are tight.
Yeah. Y'all can tell me what you think how you want to approach this pant corseting.
I would like to use my looks because I'm very good at being put together to help CC with his look. And of course, seeing as how we have to lace these tight pants on, I believe that my prehensile hair could be of use here.
Derek feels a funny feeling like when you used to climb the rope in gym class.
Oh boy, yeah, she'll give you that. Okay.
Awesome.
It's a little awkward because you gotta be real close.
Yeah.
These legs to let the tentacles help.
I mean, I got these.
I just want her mom to walk by and Cece's like, Cake's trapped up.
At least he's got pants on now, Mom. He was Pooh Bearing it earlier. It's fine.
Derek's like staring at Correlia's hair. I think that anytime Correlia does something with her hair, Derek gets very quiet. Oh, Mrs. Aquati. Good morning. We're just getting CC laced up here.
It's only one leg getting laced up right now because Mrs. Aquati definitely pauses for a long moment.
Derek, you have to lace up your side of the leg at the same time, otherwise it's going to be uneven. And just
Mrs. Aquati, get in here. You can get the other leg.
Steady myself. You have fun. And she'll just leave. She's just like, I don't have time to deal with my daughter's weird friends. Yeah, so what does Derek want to roll? Because damn, that 14, I'd give you advantage on whatever you'd like.
It's a good lace up.
Oh, I'm rolling to lace up his leathers?
Yeah.
God, I love this game.
Tell me what you want to roll.
I want to roll Well, I think it's smarts because, as Derek points out, this is how we used to lace up our regulation combat boots, or when we would annihilate civilizations to take over their planets as grazing lands for our Gargan herds. So 66, 20.
Well, that's not how it goes. It's 1d10 plus whatever it is.
Damn it! I don't know how to play this game.
This isn't aliens, Travis.
10
This is
plus.
teenagers from outer space.
We'd be in big trouble if it was. All right, here we go.
Jesus
14.
Christ. We have two 14s here. Please describe to me how fucking amazing this corseting is of these pants.
Oh, it's like some intricate, like, lacing. It's not just your, regular crisscross. This thing's got patterns to it.
Is that a Dutch braid? That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a formal event, CC. We couldn't just do a basic lace-up.
I'm gonna do something CC here at your hip. This is called a double jock lock knot. This is usually how you tie up freshmen. At least that's how it was explained to me. So right there you go. Is that too tight?
No, it's perfect. You can never be too tight, man.
I don't want you to lose circulation when we're at the wedding and pass
No,
out.
if I don't lose circulation, it's not working right. Don't worry, everything that needs to be taken care of is securely untethered in the cod piece. So
Yeah, that cod piece is gonna help you with blood flow right to your genitals, and that's really important. Cod pieces that we wore on our planet actually had a chastity function that would insta-kill anyone who touched your genitals. Now, I have deactivated that function on my regulation thong, so anybody could touch my genitals at any time without lethal, destruction. So
fantastic. I believe that mine have the anti-chastity. It'll just fly out at a moment's notice.
I've seen that. It goes pops off. It goes flying around the room. It's amazing.
I don't know. That's what they told me when I got it at Chess King anyway. But
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna, because of how damn fucking good these lacing up pants roll is, I will give CC will get an advantage on any if he can convince me that his pants are assisting in that role somehow.
my pants are in play, everybody. Thank you for those rolls.
So they're basically another they're another asset.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. You could say that
Good
they're a real
one.
masterpiece right now.
So you would add it to your roll the same way that you would your powers or whatever. That's how I'm gonna roll it, just because they're so Jesus fucking Christ. We got two 14s. Anyways, all right. So y'all finish getting ready. And there's like these little submarines that go between places. Yeah, that's what we established last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So definitely. I mean, everyone could swim, but like it's courtesy's sake.
Derek can't swim. We've got some off-worlders, so
That's the whole thing. It's like if it were just the family, they wouldn't have to take it. But
yeah.
So I think after 40 minutes of getting ready, they're starting to shuffle people into the submarine, which is like not super small, but it's small enough that it's just a little too cramped for comfort.
yeah, and Derek is really does not like water and is up against the wall of the sub like this.
That puts you closer to the water, Derek.
How did you guys get used to this? Because that water, you can drown in the water. The water is not safe.
I mean, you could drown in the water, but
I always just keep it in the back of my head that if at any moment I wanted to, I could destroy this planet.
Maybe we could just not destroy the planet, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of like picturing your audience naked. I have no
Okay.
fear of the water because I could destroy the planet. I'm cool.
Wait, how could you destroy the planet? Because you're good at drinking?
He freezes what looks to be, it's an ice sculpture in his hand.
I forgot about your ice powers, CC. That's true. You could destroy them.
I usually do. I only use them about every third episode. So
It's okay, Derek forgets about his telepathy all the time, so, you know.
oh shit, I can fly too. I just looked at my sheet.
Oh, right.
But yeah, no, Derek, it's okay. I mean, you just get used to it. I mean, I was literally born in the water, but the more time you spend in and around the water, the more you get used to it, I'd imagine. It's kind of like how, I mean, when I first got on land, that was kind of a weird experience, so it took me a while to get acclimated to it. My parents were kind of nervous sending me to an earth school, because there's just, so much land mass. And I didn't do very well with it as a kid, but, I got over it. So, it's fine.
Correlia's entire family is in the submarine with us, right? Okay. I think Derek gets a little caught up. Correlia, since I've met you, I've experienced so many things that are so new to me. And while I've pledged to make the Earth my home and never, never leave it, I'm enjoying my time on your very wet planet.
Good. Maybe, never's a really strong word. Maybe you can just leave it sometimes. Like vacations and stuff.
Oh my god, I left it!
Yeah, because you left it. I mean, we also left it to go to Planet Cool at one time.
Oh, that's true.
And for the virtual reality.
All right, I pledged to make the Earth my home and sometimes leave it.
Yeah, okay. That works.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think Corbin is just like looking at this conversation. Just kind of
what are
peering
you
over
looking at?
the chair, probably. I looked at you, Correlia, and just mouthed, "He's weird." The way that kids do, like when they're trying to be subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
She'll just kind of lean over and be like, "You're weird." Like mouth it back, like an older sibling would.
Yeah. Definitely sticks out his tongue at you, and then we'll sink back into the chair. Just still looking at Derek with a skeptical expression.
And if I remember correctly, one of these kids still has my focusing disintegrator array.
No, that's at the front of the house.
Mom confiscated it.
Yeah.
All right, Mom confiscated it.
Yeah, you gave it to Corbin, who is the second youngest, and the nerdy science one. And then it was confiscated by, Mom.
Well, I think Derek feels uncomfortable without it, but he is wanting to impress and go along with the whole thing. So he's just playing it cool. He's not armed. If he was found without his focusing disintegrator ray back on Zenla, he would be instantly murdered. But he's going to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, CC's just going to be riding this, sitting down with one of his incredibly, perfectly leather sheathed legs bent over the other, ankle to knee. The rest of his outfit is like a leather blazer with no shirt but a bow tie. He looks like either Lindsey Buckingham or Grace Jones, and he's just sitting there drinking his coffee.
Oh boy! And if nobody knew who you were, they would think that you were maybe the entertainment.
Maybe.
The ride over to the equivalent of a church on this planet, the ceremony hall. Let's just call it that.
Yeah.
It's fairly uneventful, and you can see a couple of subs here as well, that are docked up against this building. The same kind of glass dome. You can basically see through it already. You can already see that there are guests there. They're kind of mingling. You imagine that off to the side is probably where the bride and groom are going to be. You see the seats set up. That there's a table off to the side, probably for the reception later. There's like the front, which has been decked out, and instead of flowers, you don't do flowers down here. What are you talking about? It's like sand dollars and
coral and
corals
seaweed
and colorful kelp. Yeah, and so y'all dock up, and the family all files out into the hall, or the lobby of it at least. And what do you know? There's Ripley. Hey, Ripley, boy next door.
Hey, Ripley.
Yeah. And he's just, oh, hey, Correlia. And he'll definitely he looks at you like up and down to take in your outfit, but not in like the creepy leery way. Just like a
Yeah.
look. Just like, nice dress. New one?
Yeah, we just got it at the mall yesterday because, the wedding's today.
Oh,
Isn't it a bit?
so that's what you were
Yeah.
getting yesterday.
Yeah, we were all getting new digs, and I gesture to myself, Derek, and Cece.
Yeah. And I think Mrs. Aquati notices Ripley as well. It's like, oh, Ripley, it's so good to see, and we'll like give him a hug and be much warmer than she's been with your friends.
So Derek is kind of doing the math here.
You see, like, all the calculations whiz by his face as he's
Like looking back and forth, like, that's the guy. Saw at the mall. Lives next door. Mom really likes him. Mom is kind of, sort of looking at the two of them. And I think that Derek squints his eyes, and Twisted Nerve by Bernard Herrmann plays immediately. Woo! Woo! And finally, it clicks.
oh boy.
This to be Correlia's other. So I walk up to Ripley
Yep. Okay.
with a Laurel and Hardy handshake offered. What was your hello, Derek? I'm Derek from Planet Zen Law. What was your name?
Oh, Ripley, we sort of waved at each other yesterday, but didn't formally meet.
Oh,
And
it's
he'll
just. What do you do?
he'll extend his hand to shake yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Pleased to meet you. Hey, listen, are you going to be participating in this bouquet throw later on?
He kind of looks a little taken aback by the question and sheepish. I mean, it's fun tradition. I don't put much weight into it, but
Cool. Derek does the Donald Trump handshake pull, where I pull him towards me, and I
Yeah.
lean in right next to his ear and go, I will crush you.
Ripley just doesn't, his expression doesn't change. But I see he kind of pulls away a little bit, like, all right, dude. And Mr. Aquati's like, oh, Correlia, you have Ripley sit next to you and your friends. You're of the only ones of. He is the only one of this age group.
Yeah, I mean, he's cooler than Blake, so.
Mrs. Aquati definitely tilts her head at the mention of another boy.
Correlia didn't even think of that before she said it, and she's like, oh, man, oops. Yeah. So you can sit with us, Ripley.
Right after this exchange between Derek and Ripley, as soon as Derek pulls back up, CC would lean over and like kind of talk around into his ear from behind. Man, did you just kiss him?
No. I threatened to crush him.
Oh man. Okay, well, equally as formidable is to go in and kiss and then maybe whisper. I love it. I love it. I love that. This is gonna be fun. I can freeze him somewhere if you need to. Like if he goes to take a piss or something, he ain't ever getting out of that urinal.
Mrs. Aquati seems to like him, and I want to make sure that she's not, upset during the wedding. So let's not murder him just yet.
Well, I can take care of Mrs. Aquati too.
No, we can't have a killing spree at the wedding. Okay, we can't.
No. I mean, I can distract her. She lingered when she saw my pants being put on.
Okay.
I noticed.
But I did notice that too. But here's the thing: let's let Ripley participate in the bouquet toss so that I can crush him in front of Correlia and her entire.
Okay, man. All right, man. Straight up. Let's do it.
All right.
I'm with you. Derek could tell. I was gonna say Derek could tell by CC's eyes he was not with him. He was heavily medicated.
So I kind of pull back from our private convo there with CC and kind of take in the wedding a little bit. Like, is that a chocolate fountain?
Yeah. How about y'all tell me what are some interesting things at this wedding? What catches your character's eyes in this venue hall?
A lot of the people are doing the electric slide, but there are actual electric eels involved with it. So the shit is really off the hook. It's like one wrong step. If you don't know it, don't get out on the floor, man. You'll die. If you're that asshole that's going right when everybody else goes left, bzz, that's it.
2 shocks this time. 2 shocks now, y'all.
Aside from a wonderful array of food, I think it's very nicely decorated, but you can tell that this, like, all these decorations are secondhand, like they've been used in the previous 8 weddings Cousin Cosette has had. Like, just certain things, like, you could see, like, maybe, these were part of the first kind of theme, and then that section looks all these sections look kind of put together on their own, but together you're like, this is a lot of colors.
And I'd like to think that Derek is transfixed by the food. I think that there is we're discussing in chat here, and I need Kiana's permission. The name of the planet, Aquilonia.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Thank you, Robert E. Howard. So I think that there's a big food spread, all this weird seafood, all these unusual things, and like the seafood equivalent of the chocolate fountain, some sort of weird liquid coming out that might have sugar or the equivalent.
Like a krill fountain or an algae fountain.
And then there's like weird little things that are maybe still moving that you're supposed to dip into the what have you. So Derek immediately gets one of those plates that's too small and just starts loading it up with he needs to carb up for the bouquet toss.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think with all of this, at some point there is the actual ceremony. It's fairly uneventful.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the same fucking deal. It's
except we haven't told CC and Derek. It's fine.
Yeah. It's happened like I think we said this is like the 6th wedding.
Yeah.
That
something like that. Somewhere between 6 and 8. Correlia loses track. It's been a lot.
You count by the number of themes.
Yeah. There's coral.
You're like, oh, that's a new one. Okay.
Theme. Okay. Yep.
And the husband gets a lot of like pats on the shoulder, um, as people are certainly a little bit concerned for him, but they don't want to say anything because they don't want to ruin the day. It's very clear that they left out the "Do you have any objections?"
Oh. Yep. Too real.
Just because, there's a couple people who might have some objections.
Yeah, relatives of the groom.
Yeah. To, the cannibalization possibility being very high. But yeah, the ceremony is nice enough. But really, yeah, the party picks up from where it's not the ceremony any longer, and the bride and groom have their smooch. I don't have to cock block them because they're my NPCs.
I think when they smooch, Derek stands and does the Charles Foster Kane clap.
Everyone else is politely clapping.
And I'm like at the Met,
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah. And I think there's going to be a little bit of a pause for speeches and stuff. And Ripley does get up to go to the bathroom.
CC raises his eyebrows. Yeah, CC raises his eyebrows above his sunglasses. It's now or never, man. I could permafrost that guy.
You could freeze his urinary tract. That would hinder his ability to catch the bouquet.
Oh, I can do more than that. But yeah, sure, yeah, if that's what we want to do.
Maybe we'll just go intimidate him. Oh boy, I just went crazy at that krill candy floss fountain. I need to visit the little spaceman's room.
I've got to take a shit.
Just two guys going to the bathroom together, so
Correlia's now just sitting at like the table alone. I mentioned it was like four person tables, and it's like Ripley got up, and then Cece and Derek got up to leave, and she's just like, okay. I mean, I thought that was a girl thing, but alright, sure. You do you.
Kiana, during this, I would also like to make sure that CC is making a care package for John. He's getting like a little box together and just like putting separating it, like taking, like he doesn't ever put this much time into schoolwork and living. So, but he takes time to like actually separate and like, little of this, little of that. And he just has a little stack of boxes that he's wrapped with some ribbon that he took off one of the presents. And that's at the seat where John would have sat. But anyway, off to killing.
I was gonna be like, oh, that's real cute. Wait, never mind. I know what y'all doing next. Yeah. So, Correlia, I feel left alone. I think at some point, Cosette comes up, doing her little like rounds of like saying hello to everybody. So, oh, Correlia, it's so nice to see you.
Oh yes, you look beautiful again.
How's Earth School treating you?
Great. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I feel like I'm getting a very good educational experience from all of it, and it's just broadening my horizons in ways that I didn't think would be possible.
This is so painfully real. Just like. And I think she does look at the two seats where Cece and
everyone went up to go to the bathroom. I don't know what. I guess that I really hit that krill candy floss fountain hard.
Right. And I'm sure their stomachs are not quite so used to it.
Probably not. Well, yeah, maybe. We've been some places.
Yeah, and I think she will lean down a little bit with that coy kind of like, does he have like a thing that Tommy's shoulder shimmy thing that people do?
Mm-hmm.
So, you invited, I heard that you invited, like, you had a +2?
Yeah, it was gonna be a +3, but John wasn't feeling very well this morning. He had ass, atmospheric seasickness. But yeah, Derek and Cece, they're my really good friends from school. They're coming here. Oh, yeah, and Ripley's sitting here too, I guess. I took John's
It's
seat.
definitely, like, she definitely raises a brow and does, again, that kind of, that shoulder shimmy.
I don't know if Mom told
Asking
you.
the question, but it's so clear, the question of just, like...
She's like, yeah, Cece is cool, and Derek's the guy I went to prom with.
The smug smile on her face, for sure, of needling this out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you guys dating, or...
I don't think we are. I mean, he's not asked or anything, so we just hang out a lot, like a lot. But I mean, I wouldn't be
you like
opposed
hang out
to
or
the idea.
hang out?
What? She's just like, this is really good food you have at this wedding. Much better than the last caterers. We hang out a lot.
Just hang out.
She looks to see how close her mom is.
I think Mrs. Aquati is busy chatting with one of her many siblings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got like 8 brothers and sisters too. Ugh. So a lot of aunts and uncles.
Yep.
She'll be like, okay, so we kissed at prom, but we haven't talked about it since, and it's just I don't want to bring it up, and I just because he hasn't brought it up, so I'm like I don't think I should bring it up. So
definitely like gives you a look. Like, are you serious? It's like, that's how you like lose a man, is by just like waiting passively for things to happen.
I mean, we're pretty active and hanging out and stuff. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but like as friends.
Oh, like the friend zone? You think he's gonna friend zone me?
I mean, you have no idea until you
Yeah.
ask about it.
Well, I'm just playing it cool.
Being
I know I haven't gotten married 6 times, but I'm still young, Gazette. I have time.
Well, she'll lower her voice. She's a pretty good catch.
Oh, so you've been watching this table? Okay.
I mean, it's super interesting to watch the awkwardness that kind of settles over it like a cloud.
Oh. Oh, so I'm not just imagining that? Okay. Cool.
It's pretty painfully obvious.
Alright, well, maybe I'll bring it up. I don't think Mom approves, but whatever.
And then she'll lower her voice because I think Ripley's boring.
Correlia knows Cousin Cosette's taste in people, and so that doesn't surprise her, but she's not, like, taking all of the advice to heart. She's like, yeah, you can't even be with the same man for a year. No wonder you think he's boring. So.
Yeah. And she'll just give you a squeeze
Thanks,
on the
Cousin
shoulder.
Cosette. Congratulations again. You'll have to stop by and visit my friends when they come out of the bathroom.
Yeah, and I think that's a perfect cutaway to the bathroom. It's a very nice bathroom. Like the a little too a little too white and nice to feel comfortable in kind of bathroom.
Sort of like Donald Trump's presence.
I like to think that there's like a wall of like urinals, like 5 or 6 of them, but like I go right next. I breach protocol and don't do the male hetero buffer urinal thing, and I go right next to Ripley. I get as close to Ripley in the bathroom as possible to relieve myself. Ooh. Man, I hit that krill fountain pretty hard back there, Ropley. Fredley. What was your name?
Travis, I can't believe that you're making me play out awkward urinal conversations right now.
It was Dickley, wasn't it? I mean, pardon me, Richard Lee.
Richard Lee? Anyway.
It's like, Ripley, you're Derek, right?
I am Derek. Derek. Yeah. Ripley. I saw a movie with a character named Ripley, female. Tough though, but female name, which is fine, it's fine. So your neighbors. So I guess Correlia is one of the things that, due to your proximity, you would make a suitable mate for Correlia.
He's very confused by the winding turns this conversation has gone through already. It's like, I mean, it's more like we went to the same elementary school together and hung out together because our families live close by.
When they mate on my planet, and I think I've heard that it happens here too, the female removes the head of the male and devours it whole. Pretty crazy.
It's a bit of a archaic practice. We'll kind of look back towards the entrance. Cosette's one of the few people that I know that still practice that, but I'm pretty sure most of the Aquati family doesn't.
Yeah, I thought marriage was, sort of a bond for life. That's how I feel about it. It's sort of an eternal commitment. It's big. It's a big decision. Hold on a second. Let me give this a shake. Okay. All right.
Kiana, is there an attendant in the bathroom? You said it was a very nice bathroom.
It was a very nice bathroom. Shit, why not? Fuck it. Okay, sure.
Then Cece would light up a cigarette and go over and kind of saddle up beside the attendant. And as this is starting, as soon as he sees the shake, he would look over at the attendant and kind of say, "You might want to look away, man."
I think he gives you a look and then just does so because he's just like, I'm not paid enough for this shit.
All right. Well, I'm going to grab a handful of these mints right here. They look like mints. They also kind of look like seashells. These are edible, right? These edible?
Yeah, they're like a bowl of mints or whatever.
Cool.
I think one bowl is decorative and the other is not, because of course they would do that.
I grab a handful of the decorative ones that are not meant to be eaten, kind of rattle them in my hand and go, cool. Well, I'm going to go do my warm-ups for this bouquet toss ritual where all the men are pitted against each other in combat. So I'll see y'all out there.
Yeah, and then the third bowl, that's definitely soap shells.
Those have gone over. Those have been there a while.
Gone over. Sounds like something my grandmother would say. Don't touch that jam, it's gone over.
That's what Grandpa says about everything in the fridge.
Right. As soon as Derek would leave, Cece would ask Ripley, "So, man, are you going to try to kiss her?"
Um.
Don't bullshit me, man. Is that your play?
First we have to establish who her is, and then maybe I can answer the
I
question.
want to roll to see if this guy's bullshitting.
Sure. What do you want to try to roll?
Cool.
I'm gonna
This
say
is a
that
cool approach.
It is cool though.
It is.
You're trying to insight check a guy.
There's nothing cooler than insight checking.
You're trying really hard here, Greg. I'm gonna say this is more a smarts or a luck.
They're both the same. Can I use my specialties, chemistry and drama? Chemistry to divine whether or not he's lying, and drama because I'm creating it?
Sure.
Awesome. That would be a total of 8.
Okay. 8's not bad. It's not a 14, but with an 8, you're able to. Yes, thank you, Chad. There's nothing cooler than insight check and Greg for president 2020. Yeah, so I think you look at him, he doesn't seem to be bullshitting. He's just very confused by everything that's gone down. You're not able to discern whether he's interested in Correlia or not, but he's just very confused by how everything since he's entered this bathroom has gone. So he's just like trying to establish like the level set of where this conversation is before even like actually answering the question.
All right, man. Fine. We'll see you out there.
Sure. Who are you talking about? Her?
Well played, man. Well played. Listen, when they start playing dick marks out there, stay out of my way.
Okay. Nice talking to you. I think he'll stay in the bathroom a little longer just to like not awkwardly walk out with everybody else.
I like to think the attendant is still like Blair Witching over in the corner.
Yeah, probably.
You may look now. And then Cece leaves.
Yeah, the attendant will definitely kind of slowly shift over. Yeah, and Correlia, your friends are back. No Ripley yet.
Cool. They come back before, and Ripley left first. So she's somewhat concerned, but, you know, they're her friends. They wouldn't, I'm sure it's fine. So she's just like, hey, guys, welcome back.
Oh, hey, listen, you might want to let the event people know
soap?
To stay away. Yeah, well, I didn't know the mints in the men's bathroom have gone over, and they're just weird. So
I'm pretty sure
make sure
that's just soap.
Oh, can I have I think I'm gonna go get something to drink, and then I gotta warm up for the bouquet toss.
Yeah. You're gonna do the bouquet toss?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do 100 high knees, and just
don't wear yourself out for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do like 2 minutes of plank and just some squats. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling warmed up. Blood's pumping. I've urinated, so I don't have that water weight going. And yeah, I'm feeling optimistic. How are you doing? You enjoying the wedding?
Yeah, you just missed cousin Cosette. She came by and just, you know, she's a talker. So.
It's just a big commitment for Cosette. You know, I'm sorry I missed her. I wanted to congratulate her. You know, mating for life like that is a big commitment.
Yeah.
And to spend the rest of your life with one person is, you know, that's a tough choice.
It's gonna be the rest of the groom's life. I mean, if you guys want to come to the funeral, it's probably gonna be in about, 9 to 12 months if you want to come back. So there's a very archaic, out-of-date practice where, the bride eats the groom within a year of getting married. I mean, my immediate family doesn't practice that because that's pretty much the black sheep of the cousins. But you know, this is like your 6th, 7th wedding. So
She must be hungry.
something. Yeah, she's a real man eater.
That's good. Okay. Well, they do the same. Well, they do something similar on Zenla, where
that sounds-
female just pulls the head right off the male
Oh,
and,
just decapitation?
and devours it. Yeah.
I don't think I could do that. That's why would you murder the person you're married to?
That's what I said the whole time I was on Zenla and couldn't say anything for threat of being thrown into the ISO cubes or just being killed outright. So we're right on the same page. That's nice to hear that your family doesn't murder their spouse.
No, I mean you can tell because my mom hasn't eaten my dad.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. He's
Didn't think
just
about
right
that.
over there. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make my way to the dance floor and do my calisthenics, do my warm up, and
Yeah,
maybe
dancing sounds good. We should go to the dance floor. Yeah, we've
shake
been
my,
sitting a while. It's been just a lot of sitting. You know, we haven't really danced since prom.
That's true.
At this point, Cece was walking up, getting ready to say something, and as soon as he hears prom, he goes, just walks off in a different direction.
You've had to suffer through the awkwardness that was. Although you also doing that with John.
Yeah.
Because that prom and never talks about it.
We don't talk about what happens at prom stays at prom, Kiana. We don't talk about it.
Apparently. Where's Cece walking off to? I just want to know where he goes off towards. Just for later.
Whoever he runs into first, Mrs. Aquati or Courtney.
Let me roll a D2 to figure out which one you're gonna. Mrs. Aquati.
So yeah, he would just kind of saddle up to Mrs. Aquati whenever she kind of breaks from whatever friends. Like he's going to position himself so as she turns, she conveniently, like, almost runs into CC.
Yeah.
Mrs. Aquati, this is a lot of hospitality. I'd like to say how much I appreciate everything that you've done and putting up my friends and raising such a lovely daughter. I see where she gets it.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. My brain's just like torn between which directions to go with how this interaction goes.
I've noticed that Mr. Aquati sort of quiet.
Fuck me. I need a roll for this, please.
Oh no, Kiana, this one's cool.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I will give it to you. This one's fucking cool.
And I would like to again evoke my drama and chemistry for the same reasons I did at the urinal conversation.
And the pants. The power of the pants.
Oh, the power of my pants. Oh, this is definitely pants power right here.
Okay, so you'll be able to add a +1 on top of your normal.
So this is so +1 chemistry, +1 drama,
Yep.
and my cool roll.
It's like the Care Bear sphere.
Fucking Christ! Please tell me the actual number, just because you rolled a fucking nat 10.
That'd be a 13
Yeah.
total.
No, plus cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, 21.
Jesus motherfucking Christ. Ugh.
Is CC hitting on my mom?
I think both of you at the table just sense. You know how you just have that sense of somebody, of the aura of cool?
Mm-hmm. We're
This
well
is
attuned
fucking-
to the cool.
Yeah. Cece's not just cool. Cece has tapped into the actual force of cool
The essence itself.
I'm spooning that shit out like it's Baskin Robbins. Just
I like to think it's like the Care Bear stare, except it's coming out of your leather pants.
it's the tip of my penis. Yeah.
The codpiece.
Oh boy, Mrs. Aquati blushes.
Would you like to dance, Mrs. Aquati? Very closely. Mrs. Aquati, between you and me, I've heard that the meta version of this scenario that we're currently in prevents two teenagers from hooking up. The rules do not say anything about a teenager and a
Oh, you
mom.
motherfucker.
Corelia's mom has got it going on.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know
Crap.
where Mr. Aquati is. Mrs. Aquati doesn't give a shit right now.
I certainly don't care either. Listen, let's go ask them if they'll play a little bit of Steve Winwood. Let's get back in the high life a bit. Well, I could stay there. Maybe you could join me.
There's just it's been a while, but wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either. And he would just offer his hand.
Yep. All right. You take the hand of your friend's mom.
So dirty the way you say that, Keanu.
And the
Slow
dance
down.
floor, I guess.
Go on. I take the hand of my friend's mom. Go on.
And so, yeah, I picture, because what face claim did you use for Correlia, Lindy? When we were describing these people, didn't you have a face claim?
Gosh, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since we did like our initial like descriptions.
Right. I'm just picturing, because I always, anything that we do that's in this, I always picture the 80s.
The 80s.
So, yeah, if it's okay if I can face claim Phoebe Cates, an older Phoebe Cates as Mrs. Aquati. That is, yeah. That's what CC is entertaining on the dance floor. And as soon as they get out there, this is full on, he's gone 21 Swayze, as this is just hip moves into, I mean, everything is, like they're down in some resort in the Carolina Hills.
Yeah, you're away from the electric eel part of the fucking dance floor. Although all the electric eels seem to be emulating your moves, because you're just emanating 21 in a cool roll.
He's off the scale.
He's gonna blow.
I think that's the highest fucking roll we've had in this game.
I think so, yeah.
Ever.
It's the power of the pants that did it.
Pushed it over the edge. Thanks for the strap in, guys.
So as this is going on, let's cut back over to the table with Correlia and Derek.
Has Ripley made it back yet? Or is it,
Yeah, Ripley
Okay.
is starting to make it back.
okay. He's
You
not
can
frozen
see him out of the bathroom
or
now.
beaten up. So yeah, going to go with Derek to the dance floor because we haven't danced since prom.
And Derek, once again, into study Earth culture, has watched Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo on cable about a dozen times. And so hits the dance floor and just, takes 2 steps back, makes eye contact with Correlia, and just gets into it. We're doing this action. We're doing this bit here. We're doing the worm, that whole thing there. And just like way over enthusiastic dancing that it's probably wildly inappropriate for the Steve Winwood that is being played over the
I want to roll to see if you can pull it off.
I don't think I'm gonna get a 21, I'll tell you that right now.
I know that.
Oh god. All right, so that's is that cool? 7.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. a little weird. It's a little off. You're not. It's not like
Not how we
100%.
danced at prom.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like y'all are having fun, so people are just like, cool, they're having fun. They might have they had already something to drink? That was quick. But you know, it's one of those things is that at a wedding you're able to kind of just like, You have to put it off as just like being drunk or just being silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
This is good. It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's different than the last time, but you know, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I did my warm-ups and I'm feeling loosey goosey. And hold on, I gotta ask this DJ a question 1 second. Don't move, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Okay, no, I'm gonna move, but I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, you can move. Just don't
Okay.
in the spot. Okay.
I'll wait here. Okay.
All right. Derek walks over to the DJ. Slips him some lint and like seashells, like the rest of those after dinner mints that is actually soap.
Yeah.
And I just kind of slide it across the thing.
Okay.
Play something low and slow, my man.
He just looks over. He's like, looks at the soap and lint. So, all right, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Play that song. I Think We're Alone Now by that underage redhead that I have such a crush on. Sandy or Tiffany. That's it. That's who it was. Cece showed me that she was in Playboy. Cece has a Playboy with.
That song is also on the mixtape Correlia made for Derek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how he knows it.
Yeah. And so he's just like, okay. He's getting paid a lot for this, probably. So he'll just slot that in and yeah. Low and slow starts to play out over the speakers.
Cool. I make my way back to Correlia. Ripley's not in sight, is he?
I think he is in sight. I think he was having a chat with somebody.
Good. I make my way back to Correlia, and we're making a lot of eye contact, and just starting
so
to feel
much
it.
eye contact.
Starting to dance, starting to feel like prom.
Hey, this song was on that mixtape, that I made you.
Yes, I listen to it regularly in 7 days a week, around 6:37 p.m. before my bedtime ritual of showering, talc, and 20 minutes of meditation. So I'm intimately familiar with this. We've lost Greg. With this, I'm intimately familiar with this song and the beautiful mixtape, the beautiful and well-considered mixtape that you so kindly made for me.
Well, I'm glad you like it that much. Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun at prom. Prom was a unique experience, kind of like this. It's like when people get together and have a passionate, emotional, moment in the midst of like a celebration or like a party. This is an earth concept that I find really fascinating and beautiful, and it just gives me a very special feeling, kind of in my my stomach area. It kind of feels like it's upside down.
It's not indigestion, right? Like, 'cause you eat a lot of soap.
I did. I've eaten some soap and whatever that is over at the table with that fountain.
The Krill candy floss fountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember at prom?
Yeah.
It's that time. It's
I
funny.
remember a lot about prom.
Yeah. I mean, I remember. Well, what is it? we shared a it's called well, we were dancing.
Yeah, we were dancing. We shared a dance.
We did.
And then,
We were dancing like
Yeah.
we are now.
yes, just like we are now.
And then I remember kind of stepping closer to you, you know,
Uh-huh.
And
Like,
I
like
just remember-
this.
yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
And, I just remember the music and just sort of the feeling of it. And then I remember doing this. And then I attempt to smooch.
Smooch.
Jesus fucking Christ, this music shit.
Just killed Kiana. It's fine. Smooch.
It's sweet. They're sweet.
Yes, I will let the smooch happen.
Kiana's like, do I keep honest with the mechanics, or I overrule my own brand? What do I do?
It's the yes.
Wait, we're not allowed to smooch? Like at
Yeah.
all?
Well, not at all. It's just
I know cockblock's a rule in this, but like you can't have like a little smooch?
Yeah. I
I'm
think after
giving
this,
you the little smooch.
get a little
Well, we're
smooch. It's
breaking
been
all
since
the rules.
prom. It's been like, it's been how many months now? It's been many
I
months.
think prom was
many
our fourth-
moons.
I think prom was our 4th episode. So
Yeah.
I feel like so
I like the
It's
suggestion
been
to
almost a
roll.
year.
I like the suggestion to roll, not to clack teeth.
yes. Yes.
Alright, yeah.
I'll give you the smooch, but I need a roll.
Okay, what, let's see what it got here. I think,
Oh man. Oh, that's not good.
we could use luck. Because
Oh, yeah.
neither of us are experienced smoochers, so it's pure
Apparently,
luck to see if we don't.
yeah, I think it's luck.
Clack
In which case
teeth.
I got a 6. This was my whole high school experience, by the way.
Alright, let's see.
And well into my mid-20s.
9.
It's not the most smooth kiss. I think there's certainly an awkward moment of okay, which way are we going?
Like,
Hands.
and then the smooch happens, and then she's like, yeah, like that. That's what happened.
Yeah,
at prom.
that's what I remember. It was kind of like that. Just like we were like that first, and then
And then we weren't, and then we never spoke about it again, and then till just now.
that's, well, oh, what did you want to talk about it? I thought I was trying to play it cool, Correlia.
I
you
was
know,
too. I was trying to be like real cool about it, and it's yeah. So we never.
CC told me that I should play it cool, and that means just not, just like not discussing it, and also that I should basically ignore you or be rude to you as often as possible, and that this may trigger some attraction from you towards me. And I thought about that, but I don't really, I could never be rude to you or mean to you. I like you very,
I like you
very
too.
much.
A lot, yeah. Lots of like,
Really.
yeah.
That's
I didn't know if you had that too, so I just I didn't want to bring it up in case it was just me. So
I'm feeling like a little dizzy.
a little lightheaded. Yeah, is it warm in here? I think it's a little hot in
I
here.
think it is. They need to turn I need to go look at the thermostat. Whew. So do you like stuff or
I like stuff. I
yeah?
mean, what kind of
things?
stuff?
What about things? Are
Things
you
are
into
cool.
Yeah.
Is Cece dancing with my mom?
Yeah. Yep. Dancing with your mom. I think they're gonna. Are they gonna? What are they doing? I think their lips are awfully close to one another. They're dancing awfully. Their hips are kind of in motion with each other.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. This is very. Can we I think we should go sit down.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
my knees are kind of buckling, and I got to get ready for this bouquet toss.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah, let's.
I'll say that you've been in this fucking hall enough, Correlia, to know it pretty inside out. Yes, and now the natural rules of the game come into play, with Cece being the one who blocks Derek and Correlia. Yeah.
I think on the way back to the table, though, she grabs Derek's hand.
Derek attempts to play it cool, but his heart is racing, and he's lightheaded, and he's getting like
Palms
tunnel
are real
vision.
sweaty.
Yeah, and he kind of smells like fish and soap. And maybe the life jacket like inflates in his tux.
Yeah.
Here, Correlia, take a fork and plunge it.
But
into
what
my
if you
chest.
what if you fall in the water?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay.
I think there's like a pressure release valve somewhere. Hold on. Back.
Are you holding my hand because you are afraid you might pass out or are ill in some way, or is there like you're trying to communicate?
A little column A, a little column B.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Would you I was kind of wondering, when wedding's over and we get back to Earth, maybe you'd like to there's movies. I've heard about movies.
Yeah.
Everybody gets in a room,
That's a thing.
watches Grandpa was telling me about it. He saw something called Birth of a Nation, said it was really good, said it was really inspiring. It's one of his favorite movies. And maybe we should you and I could go
Go see a movie?
yes, that's what I was gonna say. Go see a movie. And we might be hungry before the movie. So maybe you would like to consume we'd have sustenance and energy so that
I do
don't
enjoy consuming sustenance
out.
before a movie. So sustenance in a movie?
Sorry folks, my beautiful daughter has walked into the room wearing a pink feather boa and a tiara. Yes.
This is my hair.
That's your hair. I know. I love you, baby. A terrible vision of Correlia and Derek's future has walked into the room. So we'd have to consume some sort of sustenance, and then that would allow us to get through a roughly 2-hour movie experience without passing out. So maybe you'd like to do that.
Yeah. I think that'd be great. Like Friday night?
I was going to go bowling with Grandpa and watch him drink 2 pitchers of Keystone Light, but that's usually kind of our Friday night thing. But I would much prefer.
Oh, okay.
No, he'll be fine. Someone can drive him home, and you and I could go on a it's like an adventure or like a journey or like an errand together. What's it called? It's like
a date. It's a date.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to ask your parents' permission?
No, not for a date, really. And they just met you, so
I can handle that part.
Cece, you've taken a break. You're taking a small break from your dancing. I say, in quotation marks.
I'd like to think that they're still on the floor, though.
Yeah.
Cece's left hand is just at the bend of back to buttocks, and his right hand is cupping the side of Correlia's mom's face, who he does not know the first name of. And he is speaking the words of the immortal classic, Open Your Heart by Madonna. And he would say, open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock, you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key.
Fuck me over.
And like, if he still has that cool power, he's gonna call for like a low spotlight,
Yeah.
just like a
Somehow.
down.
Yeah. Correlia, they've added lights in this venue now, like fancy lights. You didn't know that was a thing. All right.
No, that's cool.
Have you noticed the proximity of Cece to your mother?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah,
That's one. It's a good thing he's wearing that codpiece because I think that will
That was a good call. Yeah.
contain his genitals in sort of a enclosure.
Just remember what Chess King told me about it when I bought it.
Oh. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, what's Dad doing right now?
Dad is nowhere to be seen right now. He's conveniently somewhere else.
All right, that's fine. Sure, they'll be fine.
Yeah. And I don't think Mrs. Aquati is in any place to be not saying. No, I don't even know what's happening anymore. This is.
I think we say that at least once an episode. We don't.
I'll take it from here, Kiana.
Sure,
And so-
Greg.
Mrs. Aquati's hands start to cup Cece's face in return as they stare into each other's eyes. She wants to sing Grease. He wants to sing Poison. It doesn't matter. They're both singing the same tune. All of a sudden, this sounds like a 1920s detective movie. It doesn't matter, though. She might have walked into his office, but I can't go.
No, I got one. And here's to you, Mrs. Aquati. Our nation turns its lonely eyes to you.
Right. Where have you gone, Cece Samaggio?
Charles Curtis.
At a certain point, you just have to go, all right, this is happening now?
Yeah, so he's not leaving the dance floor. That's the whole, he's just going to sit there and dance with her until either she consummates a move, which is what he's going to try to pull from her, and just using all of his 21 cool. This is 21 Jump Street. And he's Johnny Depp and when everybody liked Richard Grieco.
Oh, hello, Raiders!
Hey, role players.
You're just in time.
Cece's trying to make out with my mom.
Hey, welcome, Raiders. We're playing a little game called Teenagers from Outer Space from our Talsorian Games. I'm playing CC, a combination of a 1980s rocker and a teenager, because, of course, that's what I am. And I'm currently trying to make out with Lindy's mom. Welcome.
Yeah. I think the making out happens. I don't know how to deny a 21 fucking cool. I think. And there's definitely the awkward moment, Correlia, where you look over. Oh, yep, and there's your friend making out with your mom.
That's not
Thankfully-
gonna scar me for life or anything.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Well, they're
Yeah.
full on making out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
thankfully, Correlia, like there's a posh spot in this venue that's like a secluded like second floor like balcony thing.
This is center of the dance floor, though, and this
Oh,
is
yeah.
like full on making out and like heavy petting.
Oh, no. Hey, Derek, I think I need some fresh water. I mean, air. Yeah, let's. This Candy Krill floss is just a lot.
Correlia, look what they're doing.
I don't want to look at what they're doing.
No, he's doing something. They have their tongue.
No,
That's not-
okay,
that's not-
I'm just
that's not
okay.
a normal smooch.
Hey Ripley, you want to get some fresh air?
Do you think he's chewing gum and she doesn't want him to chew gum? She wants the gum.
Ripley's like,
Gum?
sure, if you want to go.
Out of this room.
Yeah.
You want to? Okay, all right. But I've never. What are they? And look where her hand is. She's trying to steal his wallet. That's weird. Where are we going?
I keep my wallet in the front pocket.
Oh yeah, of course Correlia's mom has the tentacle hair. They all do.
Yes. Yeah. Your whole planet has tentacle hair.
So,
Oh, the tentacle hair. That's Derek's into the tentacle hair. So the tentacle hair is going. So I think you're leading me out, but I'm completely transfixed.
I'm like, oh, I've got a date with this guy, and he just keeps staring at my mom making out with my other friend. It's just, oh man, this is bad.
and after a while, it has to be interrupted by the long-awaited bouquet toss.
Yeah, it's like after we've come back in for some air, it's like, oh good, bouquet toss is here. They're gonna clear the dance floor.
Yeah. So,
it's
Cece,
time.
you were getting cleared out.
Okay. What he's going to do is he's going to pick up Correlia's mom and walk her off like he's carrying her across the threshold
Yep.
and just keep making out with her as he's walking out.
Are you walking or are you flying?
No, he's going to walk because he doesn't
Okay.
want to make a scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, don't want to make a scene.
No.
Yeah, so you walk off. And we'll cut to black on that part. Cosette gets up to the front with her bouquet, and we'll turn around to prepare for the toss.
Gentlemen, if any of you want to leave now and save face, no one will think any less of you.
I think they all kind of look at you like, all right, man, you're taking this very seriously.
Yeah, Derek is has that Game 7 not screwing around look on his face. You know, eye of the tiger, total focus, ready to rock.
Okay. And almost as if in slow motion, the bouquet goes up into the air. I need a roll from you. As you go and try to snatch this
Okay.
bouquet for anyone else.
This is the big one, folks.
And
Okay.
I you know what? I'll give you a +1 for your actually having a heart-to-heart and talking with Correlia determination.
Sure. Well, and I did 100 high knees and 2 minutes of plank, and so I'm just all warmed up and ready to go. Okay,
Yeah,
so is
This
this
feels like a bod to me.
bod?
Or a luck. Or if you can argue, or cool.
I would rather go with luck, and I think it is, a matter of luck because, All right, here we go. Oh, wish me luck, gentle viewer. Oh, come on. 10.
A 10 is a success.
Huh!
And I think we watch as the slow-mo cam goes, and we see other hands clamoring up to try to grab this bouquet. But then as our camera pulls back, we see Derek and his determined face and his hands
Elbowing
reaching
people
up.
out of the way.
Yeah, as he just grabs that bouquet solidly in the hand and lands in a perfect pose right next to Correlia.
I stand up, make eye contact, and hold the bouquet up. Go. think I win.
Congrats.
I think you should have this. I'm
Well, let's see
allergic.
if I catch the garter first.
What?
There's a garter toss. It comes after the bouquet toss.
Do I catch that too?
No, it's the ladies get to try to catch the garter.
Oh, you do that. Oh, all right. I like step close to you, close the distance, I wish you luck and Godspeed. And I'm very glad that we've had this experience together. Good luck.
Thanks, Derek. I'll be back in a couple minutes. She just steps out.
And Correlia, same thing happens. Garter toss.
All right. Oh no, my headphones are about to die. Just got the warning.
No.
Here, I'll do a super quick swap.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll it. And then, well, bam, transitioned. Cool. All right, I'm gonna roll a luck.
Okay. Yeah,
See if
and we
I
see we see our slow-mo camera again as the garter goes off into the air. This time, the girls are a little more determined.
The girls, yeah.
Can I assist here?
How would you like to assist?
I would like to make the floor slick underneath the feet of anybody that isn't Correlia.
I'll let Correlia make another roll.
All right.
I think you peek your head out from whatever fucking closet you're in.
Whatever fabric I'm under.
Yeah.
Son of a, there's only so much I can do here.
Did you
Tried.
add your teleportation,
Oh,
Correlia?
I did not add my teleportation. I could also maybe use physics here. To
Okay.
Try to get the physics of the dance floor, now that the ice is in play. So that'd be a plus.
With a 9.
Yeah.
All right. So with a 9, I think you.
Maybe my prehensile hair reaches out and catches it.
Yeah. So yeah,
Plus 3.
you definitely. For a second, you almost slip, but then you try to calculate the trajectory of this garter, and you teleport up to try to hit it, and you almost think that you're about to miss it before your tentacle hairs just go. Doop.
And I wave it around a little bit with my tentacle hair.
And there's definitely more disappointed murmurs from the other participants, but it's all in good nature. Yeah, and you can bounce back down, landing next to Derek.
I didn't think I was gonna get it there for a minute, but yeah.
That's that tentacle hair. That's a very special, very special talent you have there. They just reach right up and grab that right out of the air.
They are prehensile.
They are. They are prehensile. Whew. So what does that mean? You catch the, what do they do? Why do they do that? They catch the bouquet, they catch the garters. Is it like a feat of strength, or?
No, it's generally that's the next couple to get, the next people to get married.
Yeah. And there's a couple of people a couple of the girls are just well, note that the two of you have both the bouquet and the garter. And we'll mark on the good omen.
Let's dance.
Yeah.
And I think the DJ cues up music, and the night falls away into dancing, some off-screen smooching, maybe.
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 Can I have?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead, bud. What were you gonna say?
No, I need Greg to pick the song that we kind of do. That we got the big wide shot of the wedding, right? We're doing the big kind of John Hughes pullback. What does the DJ put on for the last shot?
Well, because I need it for CC's ending, it's Talk Dirty to Me by Poison. And as the song starts, he would, after they return from wherever they've been, he will say to Correlia's mom, you know, I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should, and I like it. And I know you like it too. The way that I want you, I gotta have you. Oh, yes, I do. And then he's gonna kiss her again on the floor as he is effectively cuckolded father somewhere.
And it says, CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me.
And I think with that, our camera cuts to Derek and Correlia dancing on the floor. And I think that's what we're gonna leave it off for today.
Oh, man.
With this episode of Teenagers from Outer Space.
I'm doing the Marsha Brady. I'm doing this thing. I'm doing the Marsha Brady dance.
Yep. Bam. All right. Thank you, chat. And actually, from Tell Story of employees himself, little does Cece know the reason why Correlia's mom hadn't eaten her husband is because he feeds her a steady supply of lovers. And
Don't worry, he's always got global Armageddon in his back pocket.
Oh boy! All right. Yeah. I think this is about time for us to wrap for today. Let's go around and say hello to everybody, find out where we can find them on the internet, and all that cool stuff, as well as their favorite part of today's episode. So let's go over to Greg.
I always have so much fun playing this because there's absolutely no tether. I'm toying with Twitch terms of service on Lindy's channel, which is great. But I actually wrote down my favorites today. One, Derek's talc regime. His regimen of talc application got tickled my funny bone. The other thing that I liked was the eye contact comment as Lindy indicated her impenetrable visor whenever the eye contact was mentioned. And then finally, my favorite Kiana description ever for details was the questioning shoulder shimmy. That needs like a Schadenfreude type of like term associated with just that move.
But
that
you
was
know
great.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you mean, and that is the great, and I love that entire descriptor. It was absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite all-time descriptors. So anyway, Greg, Grimcheck21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim team on the Twitch. Join us over there for some fun. We have May Black Roses Bloom with Lindy and Kiana on Wednesday nights at 8. It's a little Dragonlance D&D. Raiders from over at Role Players, Tia is on there as well. Thank you all for showing up and having fun with us this Saturday morning. I have a blast playing this system. It is absolutely one of my favorite Saturdays ever, ever, ever. Back to you, my friends.
Yay! All right, Travis, hello.
Man, I love this. I burn with how much I love this game. My favorite moments are CC and the mom. It was amazing. And also flirting with the sister. He's got the whole family pretty much tied up sexually. And this is a landmark moment for Derek and Correlia's endless courtship. Also, let's give it up to we discussed it, and we have a date. So also, let's give it up to the chat, who is killing it. There's some funny stuff in the chat. I can't wait to go back through it. And also, could this be the most difficult game to DM on all of planet Earth and the galaxy? Let's give it up for Kiana, who rolls with a lot of punches and weird asides. You guys are amazing. I love this. I have to take my daughter to music class, so have a wonderful weekend. I can't wait to do this again. I'm at Producer Trav. Watch WebDM because it's good for the soul. And I'm going to play Aliens on Friday. I'm going to play D&D with Lindy on Monday and Tuesday. And I'm going to play Aliens next Friday on Encounter Roleplay. It's going to be rock and roll. I'm going to murder people. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
All right. Travis is out. But yes, farewell, Travis. Yeah, aw, thanks, guys. Before I go back over to me, I'm just going to say, give a shout out to Emma, who wasn't able to come here today, sadly, because sickness has taken her, as it took John this morning, but please go send her some love. She's the communications director over at WebDM, and she makes things work over there. So definitely go and say hello to her and give her all the love, and check out the other episodes if you want to know what you're missing out, because you missed out a lot of awesome shit with our Doctor Who, not Doctor Who.
I just can't wait to tell her that John got ass. That's why I couldn't make
John got ass, and his person that he smooched with definitely had a time with Correlia's mom.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right, before I hand it back over to Lindy, hi everyone, I'm Kiana. I was your referee, your GM today. This was so much fun. I love GMing this game. Big thank you to Artel Sorian for supporting us and for giving us all the love and shout outs here. Oh god, my favorite part of today. I mean, I just having I think the combination of wholesome conversation and smooch paralleled with the heavy petting on the dance floor. We're going off into some form of under the table or in the closet makeout session. I think that's the best way you can sum up this game. Just having those two happen.
Wholesome and not.
Yeah, wholesome, awkward sweetness, and then, hello, Twitch TOS. Yes, so this is a monthly series. We'll be back next month at some point, but till then, y'all can find me over on Twitter at KianaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing, come over the internet, do all sorts of tabletop role-playing game stuff, whether that's streaming, writing, just yelling into the void. I just released a DM's Guild adventure called To Hell and Back Again, so definitely keep an eye, check that out if you are interested in the Descendants of Avernus storyline. This works with a perfect prologue, whether you're playing solo or with a party. So I will drop a link for that. But yeah, I'll pass it over to you, Mindy.
Awesome! Thank you so much, Kiana, for wrangling these shenanigans, cat herding us, so to speak. One of my favorite moments of tonight was definitely lacing Cece into his pants. That was just, it was peak us. And, just the shenanigans and the awkward conversation. They finally talked about it, and they have a date, which I'm sure is gonna go horribly wrong. Can't wait for it. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for hanging out and watching. We have a blast. Way too early, once a month, every morning. You can check us out here on every Monday and Tuesday weekly for Mondays in Exandria and Mists of Ravenloft. Mists of Ravenloft's getting real spooky. They're doing a fun little dungeon magazine adventure that's Ravenloft themed, and I'm weaving heavily into a character's backstory. It's so good. It's like a haunted house, which is it's practically October, right? It's fitting. But yeah. And I believe that we already had our Aliens game for this month, and we've just had our Teenagers from Outer Space. So keep posted for when our next Aliens and next Teenagers from Outer Space month campaigns are going to be. And again, check out these beautiful, wonderful people, because they are super amazing and awesome. And thank you all so much, chat. It was lovely having you, and we will see you next time for more shenanigans. Bye!